J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And next for New York, J.R. Santana. Santana with a homer in his last game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game. One left for the Yankees, scoreless after one. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Eflin back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive. Brennan pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Santana went deep in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Carter on his way over. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, two down. Velasquez will hit next. Now this is in the air down the line. Carter pulls it down, and that is that. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. Eighth inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Rangers 5. So two away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play move. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back for more from the Bronx. We're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting the first.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
1 strike away. Swing and high fly ball deep left field. Carter going back out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Santana. Throws to first in time.
Batting none, the left fielder, Stewart.
Back now in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana.
Shortstop, Santana.
Birdsong back to work. The shortstop takes a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hot shot to third. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Carter Jensen stepping in for the Rangers.
2.
Ripped to short. They take the force out. That ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. One out, bases empty.
The shortstop, gone.
Santana in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's a former shortstop. Takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So it's 1 run, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Bases juiced, no outs.
Shortstop, gone. Santana.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams, they're right at the top of the list. That one ripped. Kowser going back. Nabs it. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from 3rd.
Santana, the next to hit, takes outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Rangers 7 and the Yankees 1. J.R. Santana getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, J.R. Santana. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Perez sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro.
One.
Hit hard on the ground to short. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, bases empty. Santana, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now
just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jose Velasquez stepping in now for the check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw, and they got him.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. Jose Velasquez stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Ball 2.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one missing inside. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second baseman.
So they're all loaded up. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-1. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers. So 2 down, and now Endy Rodriguez. Yankees up by 3.
1-1.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, J.R. Santana.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Now one missed.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Jose Velasquez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw there. Safe. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
The center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Ketel Marte. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Wenzel Perez stepping in for the Rangers.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The Rangers down to their final strike. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana had a good day at the office. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in, Lewis Strange.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, J.R. Santana.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one curling down the line and foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Jose.
One down. Lewis Strange next to hit for the Rays.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ripped to short. Not in time. He's safe.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example.
This is empty.
Santana.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes. Grounder might be 2. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Santana.
And there's a foul ball. That just misses. And 1 and 1.
One ball,
That's a good
strike.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Just got him on that one.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Xavier Isaac. Swing and a chopper out to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
The shortstop, Santana.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses the zone. 2-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that is out of play. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Reynolds hustles to get it in. That holds the runner at second base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. On a line. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take game one of the series on the road. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
No, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays.
Number 10.
1 out,
Theo
bases empty.
Gillen.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7. The designated
Back
hitter.
at Yankee Stadium, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, J.R. Santana. Meyer back to work. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jose Velasquez stepping in now for the Yankees. Meyer picks to first. Santana dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Roman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Roman Anthony. That one missed. Kicks and fires. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And that drops in for a strike.
The count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Santana with another scorching run of play lately. Swinging a foul straight back.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Wisely tosses to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, first base.
First and second here, no outs. And that one ripped to left. Squeezes it. 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
One down. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Santana. And there are 2 outs.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Dustin Harris. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. The Yankees down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Santana with an okay game in the loss.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this.
J.R. Santana getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
Santana.
Two outs. This to third. That ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1, scoreless after 1. One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Wisely.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one.
That's an out.
And that's two. One hit in the man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Santana.
And that's outside. 1-0. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho drifts towards it. And there's two down. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Out to short, Santana. One up, one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Santana.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. Bitsko back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they're up to 8 hits on pitches early in the count. So that tells me they're feeding off each other, communicating, giving an idea of what that pitcher's trying to do on the mound. They're seeing the ball really well.
Swings through it for the K. Pajes collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Nasim Nunez digs in now. On the ground. Santana. And that is the ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Carson Benj steps in for the Royals.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
On the ground, could be 2. To Jimenez. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. So, runner at second, 2 down. Santana now at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they trail by 1.
Good 2-strike inning right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes. Full count.
This one in the dirt. Brian Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. So up now for Kansas City, Bryce Eldridge. On the ground to short. Santana whips it to first on the run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Man at first, one away. And a foul ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Center field. Makes the catch for the out. Two out, space is empty.
Shortstop, go.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yeah. Next is the Royals catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, J.R. Santana. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
0-1's the count.
And he deals. Up the middle. Johnson whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Roman Anthony stepping in now for the Yankees. Nardi is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Johnson. And that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. That one ripped left field. Raging back towards the wall. See you later. He circles the bases. His 13th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
On the ground out to short. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Santana.
Johnson back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
Oh, now a great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Now it's going to be J.R. Santana. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Benj settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here comes Bellinger. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Santana. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Out towards left center. Bellinger should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. It's the 9th. Back for more from the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Jordan Adams. Line to left, and it stays fair. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's been a great free agent sign. Nardi back to work. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Santana made a big contribution despite the loss. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Number 35.
Bellinger matched a homer in his last game. On the ground to the left, Santana tosses across the first, and Bellinger is out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Santana will hit next.
1-0.
And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Santana went deep in his most recent game. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt. And that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one scoreless after one. One out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Santana.
In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver.
There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his top the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Bellinger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Out to short. Santana. And Bellinger is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Witt Jr.
Base is empty with two away. J.R. Santana digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bryce Eldridge steps in for the Royals. The Royals down to their final strike.
One.
Rip towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
J.R. Santana. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Towards first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That is it. The right fielder.
Back in Arlington, digging in, J.R. Santana.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild makes the grab, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So 2 down.
Now
Colton
batting,
Cowser
the right
stepping in for the Rangers.
Cowser.
Castro off of first with 2 away. Out to short. Throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Santana.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hard hit right side. Slinging it to first in time.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
High fly ball out to left field. 2 away. Andy Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman, Andy.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball popped up. Velasquez. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it. Santana with a forgettable. J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and next for New York, J.R. Santana. That one ripped.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Back there. And it's gone. His 16th homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
One.
Hard hit left side. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is J.R. Santana. Eflin back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Will Brennan stepping in for the Rangers.
Will Brennan.
And a pitch. Roll to short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two out, space is empty.
Go. Santana.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Santana, 27 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Brian Reynolds here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Nino Rodriguez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Henriquez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Carson Taylor stepping in for the Rangers. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a chopper out to short. And the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, J.R. Santana. And fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. One up, one down. That's a big first out right there. And here's the catcher, Jason Ham.
Jason Ham.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers even up this 4-game series at a game apiece. Santana was a real bright spot. J.R. Santana, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. Will Brennan digs in now. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Back at Globe Life Field. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Birdsong back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
This one popped up. Castro. And that's the third out. One down, runner at first. Next up for Texas, Will Brennan. On the ground, right side, Schmidt. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the designated.
One out, base is empty.
Now batting, the shortstop, God.
Santana in his 4th year, 27 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fairchild under this one. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jaime Almanzar stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball, could be 2. Santana to second, and they turn to double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
J.R. Santana will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one above the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The Yankees looking to rally. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Here's one. Back to the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
This wasn't his finest.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.R. Santana. into center. Paris makes his way towards it. Can't get to this one. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. He's safe. And here's the first baseman, Carson Taylor. Out to short, Santana. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. No runs, one hit. First and second here, no outs. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone.
Man at first, one away. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually runner takes off, swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Slings it across. Now 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
And now it's going to be Andy Rodriguez. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Iriarte, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. So up next, J.R. Santana.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, Carter. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. This is Willie Castro. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Santana did not have a banner showing in this one. Went 1 for 5.